raw. I mean, at the time, this was a pretty faithful interpretation of the original SNES game. It was always amazing seeing what once was a home console game run on a handheld. And Donkey Kong Country on Game Boy Color, it's obviously downgraded and not the ideal way to play, but they did it alright. I mean, the original Game Boy had the Donkey Kong Land games, and the Game Boy Color version of Country was definitely a step up from those. This is a neat little novelty, but not much more than that nowadays. What about Super Mario Bros. Deluxe? This was the original NES game, but with so many new features and bells and whistles, you could go backwards in this one. They added an overworld map, a save feature, more modes like You vs. Boo, where you race a Boo to the end of the level. The original Super Mario Bros. 2 can be unlocked. We have a calendar? This is an incredible version of Super Mario Bros. The one issue is that the screen is so zoomed in, it can be a nightmare to play. Yeah, because the aspect ratio of the Game Boy Color was so skinny and the screen itself was so tiny, everything is crunched onto the screen, and because of that, it does require a bit of getting used to. Back in the day, this was the best option to play Mario 1 on the go, but now when I play this, I just think, my god, it doesn't have to be this way. Mario Tennis and Mario Golf released on the Nintendo 64, so in tandem with that, they made some Game Boy Color versions. These are completely different. While the console versions were basically sports party games, these are full-blown RPGs. You play as children, and your goal is to try to beat Mario at sports. IGN gave Golf a 10 out of 10. I'm definitely more of a golf guy, but these are both still solid titles. But what about the wackier, more experimental side of Nintendo? Well, there was Kirby Tilt and Tumble, a motion control game with a tumor/accelerometer. You tilt the Game Boy around to move Kirby. It was incredibly novel and still works best on the original Game Boy Color. It was designed for this hardware-specific build, but you can play it on the Game Boy Player on the GameCube if you're a masochist. Wario Land 2 and 3 were on here, with 2 being released for the Game Boy and then being released for the Game Boy Color later. The Game Boy Color release still worked on the original Game Boy. Why is this so confusing to me? Wario Land 3 was a full-on Game Boy Color exclusive though. I don't know much about the meat of Wario Land. I'm more of a bread guy. Basically, I've played 1 and 4. But Nintendo's crowning achievements on the Game Boy Color are obviously The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons, and Oracle of Ages. Original Zelda titles. These are very much cut from the same cloth as Link's Awakening. They look very similar, but these were developed by Capcom, and they went for the Pokemon approach of selling 2 games that were kinda sorta the same. The Oracle games are more so 2 chapters of one story, where you can play them in either order. Whatever one you finish, you get a code to enter in the other game, and you see how they connect. It's a brilliant idea that was only done this one time for Zelda. But of course, if we're talking games that had a dual release that were kinda sorta the same, but not really, yeah, sure, Pokemon. Pokemon Yellow was sorta kind of a Game Boy Color game. It had some color enhancements thrown in there, but the core of the game was still a classic Game Boy title. Pokemon Gold and Silver were made from the ground up for the Game Boy Color. They worked on the original Game Boy. Are you kidding me? Well, the enhanced version of Gold and Silver Crystal released as a Game Boy Color exclusive. Look at that cartridge shape. It can't be anything but a Game Boy Color exclusive. Where the was the only for Game Boy Color logo on the box? How is nobody confused? The Game Boy Color was definitely where more and more Pokemon spin-offs were starting to show their head. The trading card game, pinball, puzzle challenge, they were definitely up to do weirder stuff back then. Speaking of which, Nintendo didn't do a ton of huge first-party stuff on this machine, but they published damn near anything they could. Quest for Camelot? Go for it. Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle 3? Why not? Beauty and the Beast, a board game and adventure? It. Hamtaro, Ham Hams Unite? I've heard worse. Little Mermaid 2, Pinball Frenzy? Well, maybe even weirder is Nintendo's internal American development studio, Nintendo Software Technology, developed the games Bionic Commando Elite Forces and Crystalis, with Nintendo as a whole publishing them. These were Capcom and SNK properties that Nintendo just decided to develop and publish on the Game Boy Color. Like I said, their output was weird on this thing. And not only that, but we got games that nobody ever expected on this handheld. Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil Gaiden, Tomb Raider, Driver, GTA 2, and many of these actually played fairly well. There were tons of cool games developers tried to bring over to the Game Boy Color, and shockingly, many of them worked out fairly well. Not only that, but series like Dragon Quest and Mega Man came over gracefully, and new ones like Tokitori and Shantae started out here. It's still a weird handheld. I may have been wrong about this thing. This system isn't nearly as in-depth as I thought it was. A lot of the games that were labeled as Game Boy Color titles were just Game Boy games with colors programmed into them. Even Nintendo support on this thing was really weird and lackluster. We got a few original Zeldas, some ports and remakes, Mario sports titles, and enhanced Pokemon. That's basically it. But still, original Zeldas and a Pokemon. Those are huge games for Nintendo to just put them on a simple upgraded Game Boy if it was only a simple upgraded Game Boy. What the was this thing? An excuse for me to waste 17 minutes.
Attack is back, and the critics are raving. Good enough. I've seen worse. Reverse hair loss now with one simple trick. Click here. Catch the show the critics literally won't start talking about. Attack of the Show on G4 Select.
Hey y'all, Scott here. Are your games too balanced? Do you suffer from not being a dirtbag enough? Want to commit video game adultery? Well, might I recommend cheat codes? Before I use cheat codes, I look like this. And look at me now. Cheat codes, what separated the men from the scumbags! They were a way of life for a while. After playing a game for a bit, what better way to get more out of it than to enter in some sweet, sweet button inputs on a random menu to see some crazy stuff. A cheat code can be anything that's generally a secret command you enter in a game to change something up, and it seemed that almost every game had them for a while. Cheat codes were on the rise and were at their peak in the 5th and 6th generation of consoles, until absolutely plummeting into obscurity during the 7th. I assume cheat codes aren't as much of a thing these days due to video games being taken more seriously with stuff like online leaderboards and esports. Cheating is just more frowned upon now. Like, you cheat in Mario Tennis 64, you're the playground's messiah. You cheat in Mario Tennis Aces, the neighbors get alerted when you move in near them. Personally though, I didn't really use cheat codes to specifically cheat at games. I used them to just have fun. Rarely did I ever use them to get past a tough level or something. I was always into the weird and wacky cheat codes, stuff that changed physics, altered your appearance, or gave you a bunch of upgrades just to mess around for an afternoon. Now, potentially, the first cheat code ever was in Manic Miner on the ZX Spectrum in 1983. Typing 6031769 while playing allowed you to go to any cavern in the game. But let's be real here. This doesn't hold a candle to this. The Konami code, the most well-known cheat code in existence. You rattle off an up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start in a handful of Konami games and you come face to face with a variety of different outcomes. Of course, the most famous thing the Konami code did was give the player 30 lives in Contra, but it also did the same thing in Life Force, gave you most of the power-ups in Gradius, and unlocked all the songs in Beat Mania for the Game Boy Color. Yeah! The NES era of cheat codes primarily consisted of giving you more lives or continues. For example, Super Mario Bros. Had a secret continue code. When you lose all your lives, you hold A, B, and push start to at least continue at the beginning of the world you died in. However, some codes definitely stood out more than others. Sometimes it could be nothing more than hold A, bird fans, and other times, they could be really cool secrets. Easy example would be the Justin Bailey code in Metroid. Entering that in the password screen allowed you to play as Samus without her power suit and sporting green hair. A game with a password screen was almost guaranteed to have cheats. It's just the perfect opportunity to throw some in there. With that said, passwords were ways to allow you to resume your progress in games without save functions. So technically, just entering a password for a level you haven't gotten to yet can be considered a cheat code. Want to skip everything in Mega Man 2? Well, here you go! Throwing it out there, I was playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on my Game Boy Advance on the school bus, as everybody born in 1997 did. I entered a bunch of random junk on the password screen, and bam, I unknowingly entered the code for the final boss, and I will be perfectly honest, that was probably my proudest gaming moment. Now, after the NES era, cheat codes started to get really fun. Another famous one was definitely the blood code in Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis. The SNES version was a wimp, it was censored and sweaty. The Genesis version was the real deal, and even though it technically looked worse, everybody flocked to it for one lone reason. Entering this code enabled the blood, and that's what Mortal Kombat is all about. Sonic the Hedgehog's had a great history with cheats, specifically the level select codes, allowing you to access any level you want right from the get-go on the title screen. But what's really special is the debug mode. This is hell. GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 was famous for being a pioneer in two mediums, first-person console shooters and big head mode cheat codes. Come on, you can't beat this. This is wonderful. It was in a fair amount of games, including NBA Jam as well. The Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series had loads of codes, even offering a menu specifically for cheat codes. Man, nothing can ever live up to moon gravity. Look at this! But in this day and age where cheat codes have all but vanished, one company has been doing God's work and cramming them in almost every game they can. Rockstar continues to pop cheats in their games, most famously with the Grand Theft Auto series. Cheat codes allow me to play GTA in the only way I could ever imagine playing GTA, with no giving intact. The one I remember using cheat codes on the most was San Andreas. Now, I mainly played this one on a computer, and not just any computer, a Mac, which means... But the fun thing about that version of San Andreas was that the codes had to be typed into the keyboard, meaning a lot of them were pretty easy to remember because they were just phrases. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang made the cars fly, while you could also have some super hops and have gluttony reign supreme. But one of my favorite cheats to enable in Grand Theft Auto would always be entering a code for an insane arsenal of weapons, nabbing a hefty wanted level, and just seeing how long I could survive. This is what Grand Theft Auto always ends up being whenever I play it. Now, I mainly remember nabbing cheat codes from magazines, specifically the Tips and Tricks code books. I never subscribed to these, but I would pick them up sometimes at the drugstore. This one always made me feel really anxious, like Bowser and ass together? My hand would always cover this portion just in case I would get diagnosed with adult supervision. Tips and Tricks code book for Sonic's 15th anniversary. This was the one I thumbed through the most as a kid. It has a huge section on all previous Sonic games up until that point, and has just about any and all games you could possibly want codes for covered as well. The cheat code paperback book market was at the top of its game back then. I mean, come on, name a better way to find out that you can change the bowling ball color in Wii Sports. The origins of cheat code books can be traced back to Nintendo Power, which had its own various tips and cheats you could read up on, which later brought life to strategy guides and books dedicated to cheats for all you top players out there. Anybody else find it weird that cheat code reading material was almost always marketed for supreme video game players when cheats are used to make games, you know, easier? But sometimes, cheat codes created by the game developers just aren't enough, and you want to delve into the immoral side of gaming. Cheat devices. Various products have been released over the years that alter game code to let you do all kinds of things God forbid Nintendo see. Infinite lives, crazy physics, anything's game here. There are loads of cheat devices that have appeared over the course of time, like Game Shark and Codebreaker, but these are the two I have, the original Game Genie on NES and an action replay for the GameCube. Game Genie is definitely one of the most well-known cheat devices, and one of the first of its kind as well. Being an unlicensed accessory for the NES that let you make Mario jump higher than Nintendo wanted him to, Nintendo hated it. Nintendo sued Galoob, the makers of the game Genie, citing copyright infringement. This was still the early 90s, so everybody ranging from the US government to the people who actually made video games still were having a hard time figuring out how copyright works with the medium. Since the Game Genie modified game code to do some wild stuff, Nintendo made the argument that their code is copyrighted and couldn't be tampered with. But the thing was, Galoob wasn't modifying Clu Clu Land and selling their own version of it. The Game Genie was something the consumer bought after already purchasing an NES game. It's like if you took a book and changed all the periods to commas. I mean, yeah, you're a lunatic, but it's your book, do whatever you want. Nintendo tried their hardest, but in the end they lost the case and the Game Genie lived on. There was a version for the Super Nintendo and Game Boy, and the Genesis and Game Gear versions were licensed by Sega themselves, a bit of a jab at Nintendo since they despise the Game Genie. After actually playing with this thing, it can be a bit finicky, but it's an absolute blast. Look at this, I'm cheating! The Game Genie came with a code book that covered a handful of popular NES games and codes to pop into them. You just insert the game into the Game Genie and then insert the Game Genie into the console. Easy stuff. You then have to enter some codes. You can enter multiple codes or just one. Many of them are totally lame, like infinite lives, whatever, who cares? You can start Super Mario Bros. 3 with the frog suit. I've had nightmares about this before. It's great to finally face my fears. However, the device is useful if you want games to be a bit easier potentially, like the Zelda code makes you invincible, and this River City Ransom one boosts all your stats from the get-go. But I'm a simple man. Give me a code that makes my jump weird and I'm all on board. This is amazing. The Action Replay is a similar line of cheat devices that actually got its start all the way back on the Commodore 64. However, unlike the Game Genie, Action Replay just kept on coming out for seemingly every platform for a while. Game Genie was a lot more wholesome, you just look through the codebook and have fun. Action Replay is way more hacky feeling. The versions for different systems vary, however many can allow you to not only mess with game code and cheat, but play import games, some homebrew stuff, and use save states. This is a version I have for the GameCube, and yeah, it does have codes for Cars the video game. I was wondering when you'd ask. For some reason, they put the disc in the same packaging you'd see for batteries, but whatever. We pop the disc in and bam, I'm overwhelmed. In some respects, Action Replay is more user-friendly than the Game Genie due to having all the codes built in. You just select what cheats you want, push start, swap out the Action Replay disc for the game you want, and there we go. If you guys needed proof I was good at Sonic Heroes, here, max rings and points 1 second into playing. Here we go, Super Mario Sunshine with cheats! Here we go, Super Mario Sunshine with cheats! This is terrifying. I'm crazy fast, I can jump and do this. Double dash, we have infinite stars, this is boring. Pac-Man World 2. Moving on. Action Replay is one of the few ways to obtain the rarer NES games in Animal Crossing and totally allows me to grab all trophies in Melee with ease. Gotta be honest, I never owned any cheat devices as a kid. I played Donkey Konga how Nintendo wanted me to, damn it! But these are pretty fun. I know a lot of other people use cheat devices on their DS for stuff like Pokemon, but me? I personally stuck to cheat codes baked into the game. There was just something magical about successfully inputting a code and experiencing the game in a way you've never seen before. They're just straight up fun, and it really bums me out that they're rarely seen in games anymore. I guess companies just thought, oh yeah, we can charge for cheats, and just threw stuff like alternate costumes on online stores. And in terms of cheats that give you infinite lives or whatever, I think developers just find it much more useful to make an accessible easy mode, which I actually kind of agree with. However, I still love cheats, and no matter what, their legacy will always live on. At least we'll always have the memories of cheat codes and the old games to still use them on, which is great, seriously. How else am I supposed to beat Wheel of Fortune on NES? Can't beat this sucker without the moon gravity cheat.
Are you trying to tell us that you have a conjoined spider twin under there?
What? If I did, and that's a big if, Fiona, it would be more or less pretty normal.
So, do you?
Yeah, fine, I do, okay?
Welcome to Attack of the Show! We're back for the first time ever on Wednesdays, not counting the hundreds of other times. And I am WWE superstar Xavier Woods, AKA Austin Creed, and we are live from the G4 studios in sunny Los Angeles. Now, nice shirt. I like this. Killer curves. Appreciate you. We've had 2 weeks to recharge, so we're unleashing that buildup in a Thor-inspired attack, love, and lightning dating game. And you and Twitter may not have loved the movie, but someone, trust us, will be getting love today.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Plus, Cassim went to Anime Expo. So let's find out at some point, how many anime body pillows did he buy? 7. We'll figure it out together. 7 or 8? I'm thinking at least 12 or 13. We'll take some bets in the chat. And Fiona breaks down the latest musking of Twitter in the feed. Now, Kevin and Will are out of office today, but let's check in with all our other friends who actually did show up for work on the couch. Oh.
Did you just stab?
Yeah, I learned that on the break.
He's been dabbing since we started.
Been dabbing? Why? Why is he dabbing?
It's like it's 2014 all over again.
Hey, it's better late than never.
So stupid.
Fiona, can you show off your shirt? I heard you get like 10 different compliments on it already.
I did. I got a Scorpius shirt.
We are Billy.
Billy Nosh. Miss that guy. He's dead.
Oh no!
Don't be too sad. He'll come back.
Okay, that's what happens on the show. Everyone on the show is immortal. It's fine. And you can keep up with all of us by following G4 TV on all the socials, or if you need a replay, check out the Attack of the Show YouTube, and you can send us some mail.
Woo!
And every so often, we like to bring in some folks to hang out on our very, very important couch. It's like a normal couch, but it's obviously much more important. So later on, the Vic will be joined by some members of the U.S. Army's esports community. Get a shot over there. Take a look. There they are. Y'all enjoy the show, and we'll chat later. But I have been waiting 2 weeks to say this, so it's gonna feel so good. Just
Let's go.
letting it just bubble up in the cauldrons of my loins. Oh, half the lifespan of a housefly, in fact. Fly facts. But the point is, it's time to go around the net. Let's go. Oh. See if I get this.
What?
Okay, we have our own little.
That's a handshake.
What's that?
Made our own handshake. We're best friends.
It's real.
We're best friends. Hi.
Gina, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
It's good to be back. I missed you guys so
I
much.
missed you too. Did you do anything fun this weekend?
Yes. No, I didn't. I literally, since we've been gone for 2 weeks, I just sat at home and waited the whole time.
Sometimes when we get asked, when's the next season of Ninja Warrior going to drop? And we've actually got a sneak peek.
Oh, I can totally do this. 100%.
Easy.
easy.
No! I gotta walk it off.
That man is never having babies ever again.
No.
Nope. It looks like his girlfriend ordered him to do that.
Whoa.
It's like that new fun park, what, Vasectomies R Us? It's actually, the obstacle course's new attraction, the ball pit of your stomach.
Yeah.
It's up in there.
Okay, so trigger warning on this next one. I'm warning you guys now. It's a trigger warning for if you've ever dropped your phone.
Yeah, that's nerve-wracking.
It's too much.
Stresses me out.
Too much.
Oh God, it keeps going.
No.
I can't do that.
You just know that somewhere at the bottom of that river is a pile of drowned iPhones.
Yeah. The troll that guards the bridge demands sick phone tricks, bro.
And remember, you guys can actually vote on the videos, those of you who are new, you exclamation point, and then number 1 through 10. And then we can see it rated down there. Right now, it's sitting at a 10. We got 10 seconds left.
Oh, you guys are very easily impressed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say. See.
Better than Marcine.
Wow.
Well,
I'm not starting this today.
Well, she's right.
Fine.
This is like a whole new show. We're on Wednesdays now. We're starting clean slate.
Will's
no
not
pandas.
here to protect me.
No.
You know? Okay, listen, if you're scared of spiders, here's a 2-for-1 deal on trauma.
Hey guys, something really cool after looking at my spiderlings, which I don't know why I didn't notice earlier, but okay, this is a spiderling right here. You can see very normal looking, 8 legs, the set of eyes on top of its head, and a
spider.
black cluster right there,
Spider.
right?
Don't get bit.
Well, look at this.
I don't like it.
Does that have extra legs?
I don't like it.
Siamese twins? I don't know, but that is a lot of legs, and as you can see, the carapace is like split into 2, and there's 2 bunches of eyes there. I don't know if this is gonna survive, how it's gonna molt.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It shouldn't survive.
It's alive for now.
Ew.
Stop the rip.
that.
No.
God.
And it's just.
You know, it's like, it's amazing. It's amazing that owning pet spiderlings wasn't the creepy part of this, you know?
Yeah. It's like the sci-fi remake of Charlotte's Web, which is Charlotte's Webs. Plural, you know.
Ugh, it's disgusting. I don't like it at all. I don't like.
1-4. 1-4.
1-4.
Good.
Thank you.
You finally rated it correctly.
Thank you.
1-4.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is at all. I don't see what's the big deal. Why is that so creepy?
You don't see anything creepy about conjoined spider twins, is what you're
No,
saying.
it's just not that big of a deal.
Cassie, what's going on with your shirt?
How's that?
What's happening?
Nothing. I'm just saying having a conjoined spider twin isn't that weird. So.
Are you trying to tell us that you have a conjoined spider twin under there?
What? If I did, and that's a big if, Fiona, it would be more or less pretty normal.
So, do you?
Yeah, fine, I do, okay?
What?
Ew. Is that a microphone?
There he is.
What? Kasim, how long has that been there?
Like my whole life?
What do you mean? How? That doesn't-
Oh, wow, hey, it's me, it's Spider G. I'm on TV, baby.
It talks? Oh, it talks?
Yeah, talks.
Kasim, how could you hide your twin this whole entire time? That's messed up, dude.
Guys, he's just, I don't know, he's not like TV ready. I should probably just cover it.
Oh, give me a break, not TV ready. Oh, come on, I get no common courtesy, You know, I'll tell you what, when the doctor told my mother she had twins, she immediately demanded half off. Yikes, give me a break, Yowza!
Guys, don't stop. Don't encourage him. If he'll just keep doing this for hours given the chance.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right now, we all love Spider G, and it's really, honestly, messed up that you hid him from us for so long.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what, Creed, you're the only one coming to my defense. I'll tell you what, I get no common courtesy. I'll tell you what, when I got married, the priest, the priest asked, hey, do you take this man? My wife said, man? I didn't realize that was an option. Jeez, wow, give me a break, I'll tell you what.
Guys, stop, please. Stop clapping.
That's so
My blood empowers his incredible one-liners. With every joke, I'm closer to losing consciousness.
Can you stop heckling? Come on, let's do it again. Another one.
Oh, let me tell you something, Fiona. Let me tell you something. I get no common courtesy. I can't even find a decent pair of spider pants. The fly always gets stuck. Oh my God! What was he?
Please, Spider G.
This guy.
We share a body. If I run out of blood, we're both dead.
Oh, you got no common courtesy. I'm doing fine. The other day, I laid 10,000 eggs in one of my victims' abdomens. Victim says, hey, I ordered these sunny side up. Oh, whoa, getting lightheaded.
Oh, God.
No!
Everything's spinning.
I feel bad too. Oh, I also feel bad. Me, this.
Guys, there's something wrong with Spider G. No! What's going on?
Oh.
Oh my God.
Guys, do you have a vet? Does a vet fix this or a doctor? Oh no!
You are the best part of Kasim.
No, not Spider G.
Wait, guys, I'm also in pain
something's
too, as
going-
well.
Something's wrong with Spider G.
Spider G, please be okay.
It's not okay.
Stop. Go away.
Guys,
Not okay.
All right.
Help!
Somebody, please get us some help.
Help!
Creed.
Everybody, there's obviously an emergency. This is terrible, Spider G.
somebody check on me.
We're gonna make sure that Spider G is okay, because he's so important to the show. But we'll be right back. Fiona Nova will hopefully take us around more net, and everything with Spider G is gonna be okay. We'll see you in a few. We'll see you in a few.
A new era for the LCS.
And it never felt this good to be bad. Evil Geniuses are your LCS champion.
Welcome back! And we're in a better mood, which means we were clearly able to stabilize Spider G during the break.
He's still alive.
He's
It makes
good.
me so happy.
Yes,
Thank
resting
God.
comfortably under Cassim's shirt. And Cassim is still
He'll
here.
be fine.
Yeah,
Cassim's
he's good. But we got Fiona Nova at the desk. You had a good weekend, huh?
What a great weekend.
Yeah?
We love to see it.
Yeah?
All these weekends were great.
Just a good time. Just a good time.
Just a good time, Austin.
If you guys have questions for us, go ahead and hit !Q with your question. And when we get to our big comfy couch, we can maybe answer some things.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
If we feel like
Maybe.
it.
Maybe with a little mustache on it.
Maybe we'll do
Little
that.
mustache.
A little mustache.
Now, Fiona,
Yes, what's up?
were you aware that some people hide how much time they spend on fashion? You know?
Really?
They want to keep that away from people. They don't want to put it on socials. They don't want to tell their friends. I don't know.
Makes no sense.
You're the kind of person that says celebrate success, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All the time.
Just like them.
Whoa. 10,000?
That's a lot of money. Okay, work.
Okay. Okay, band 60.
Which
That's
they-
fine.
Okay.
Oh! What the hell?
That made no. She does the same trick when guys at bars try the old "Did you fall from heaven?" Oh my god.
She did try to buy a cheaper used prosthetic, but they're actually only available secondhand.
Boo! Boo that one!
No common courtesy. None at all.
Don't egg him on.
Hey, did you know Peter Parker got his powers from a spider bite? What? That's connected.
Yes.
You
Yes.
didn't? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I knew that.
It's
Yeah,
common
yeah,
knowledge.
yeah,
You should know. You should know.
Totally.
This lady actually got her super strength just from looking at a spider.
Rachel, do it. Rachel, do it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm strong. I'm strong.
That spider gave her all the powers of a pissed off frat girl. Yeah.
I would have just stood with a broken hand.
Yeah. She didn't text me back.
What? Man!
Damn.
She didn't pick up the phone when I called her. You guys are voting quickly on this one. I'm seeing 9s, 10s, 8s.
Yeah. No, it doesn't show yet, but we can see it.
Did we break it?
We're
It's
getting
broken.
word. The poll is broken for right now.
Oh.
We're getting word. We're getting
It's
word.
like that happens.
It's getting fixed.
It's like that happens every show.
I'm glad that poll's broken because she showed that spider no common courtesy. No common courtesy.
Yeah! He's awake! He's awake!
I'm trying to tell you.
No, don't make me bring him back out. I'm still very low on blood.
Oh, come on. Okay, how about just for like 1 more minute?
Please.
Just like 1 more minute. Yeah, come on. 1 more minute. Come on.
Okay, all right. Just don't encourage him, okay?
Okay, sure.
Tell you what, showed me no common courtesy, not at all. I've been hidden under more shirts than Cassim's junior high Maxim magazine. Bing, bang, boom. Oh my goodness, wowza.
Guys, stop. I will literally die if he keeps going.
Die? I did the same thing on the Pat Sajak show in '89. Give me a break. Oh my God, Sajak killing me.
That's so good.
That doesn't even make sense. We were like 7 years old.
Cassim, shut up and let him do his bit.
Actually, Cassim.
Yeah.
Cassim, I gotta tell you something.
You got no common courtesy.
No, I want to be serious. You're my brother. I gotta tell you this.
Okay.
I've been feeding off your blood. Because
What?
I'm incubating spider eggs. I'm pregnant, Cassim.
Oh,
I'm pregnant.
not again.
Wait, again?
Yeah, he's done this since we were kids. He gets pregnant with spider eggs and he has to expel them into another creature before they hatch that old.
Oh, they're getting close. They're close. Oh, if I don't squirt these eggs into somebody else's abdomen quick, my thorax will explode quicker than Debbie Reynolds' first marriage, if you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, Debbie. Such a quick divorce.
Well, listen, you can't use my abdomen because we're related and that would be disgusting.
How did this just get weirder and gross?
Oh, my wife said the same thing on our honeymoon. I wish she didn't know what a quick marriage that was, too. You know what I mean?
Gee. me.
Oh boy, oh, they're squirming. Oh, they're getting close.
Oh no.
I'm gonna, oh boy.
Gina, you gotta help me out.
I hate that.
Listen, I know this is asking a lot. And I don't have much time. Can you please just let my conjoined spider twin fertilize in your stomach?
Hey, congratulations, Chasm. That is the new worst picture. Oh, God. Oh.
Come on, guys. Fiona, Creed?
I think you're good.
Right.
I'm all right.
No, you're good.
Oh, they're really squirming. Oh, quick. Somebody put me on open sea because this bubble is about to burst. Oh, my God.
What is happening?
Whoa. Oh, no.
Great. Now you all done it. I hope you're happy. Hold on. There it is. This was on you guys.
Oh, God. Casa, that's not okay. I don't like that.
Haven't I already been through enough? I mean, I already went to Anime Expo.
Whoa!
No drum roll. Thank you. We use all the drum rolls. Perfect.
Later on, we're inflating our love lives like a Rotten Tomato audience score with the Thor-inspired dating game, Attack, Love, and Lightning. But in other Thor news, some people were upset with Love and Thunder before it even came out.
Yeah.
And that's why last week, Chasm caught up with a classic but overlooked Thor character for a deep dive investigative piece.
Time works differently for immortals, so I'm just trying this out. I'm like, what if I was a moderately to unsuccessful actor in Burbank?
Well, that's definitely the vibe you're putting out, so. Over the last 2 decades, Marvel movies have dominated the box office. But in the wake of their success, some of their less memorable characters have drowned.
You know, when I landed Dark World, I thought it was gonna be my Joker moment, my Loki moment, clown guy from the Spawn movie moment. But it didn't work out that way. I'm Malekith of Svartalfheim, and I'm generally considered the worst Marvel villain ever. But I think they should bring me back.
Malekith agreed to meet me in his Burbank apartment. He said he's had to recently downsize as the villainy and acting jobs have all but dried up.
I downsized from my, ancient spaceship, which was sort of the size of like a small city.
There are a lot of production photos and things that you photoshopped yourself in. Is there a reason you've done that?
I call them Malecuts, where I put myself into some Thor properties. We're both getting in shape.
Why?
If you look at them, I fit in so seamlessly. You get so much lightning. Great work, Thor. Oh my God, what happened to this thing? It really just proves that I still fit seamlessly into the universe, so.
How do you respond to people that may say, and I quote, you were the worst Marvel villain ever, you're boring, no one remembers you, and you should just let yourself be forgotten to time?
Do you think we should take lunch? I like it when it comes as like a big steak. You live for 4,000 years, you don't lose your appetite. You say boring like it's a bad thing. But let me take you back in time. 2013. Boring, pissed off elves. We're in. Okay? Talking the Hobbit movies. Mostly boring, pissed off elves. Hellboy 2. Main villain. Basically looks exactly like me. Boring, pissed off elf. The Star Trek remake, Spock. Pissed off elf in space. But you know what the problem was?
Yeah.
We were in a bubble. Boring, pissed off elf bubble.
Right.
I came in, I delivered the performance of a lifetime, I popped the bubble. Because my performance was too strong.
Did you see Eternals? I think there were plenty of boring characters.
That wasn't boring enough.
To promote his message, Malekith has attempted to start a hashtag, Release the Malcut, hoping to encourage grassroots support that so far hasn't materialized.
Like, I can do the irony boy, ironic villain stuff if that's what they need.
Oh, okay.
Like, I can do comedy.
You can do comedy?
I can do, like, the Jim face.
The Jim
Yeah,
face?
I mean, like, what?
Didn't you die at the end of Thor: The Dark World?
I did die. I got mushed up by a spaceship.
Yeah.
But I don't think that stops them from bringing me back, Loki died a bunch of times. I killed him once. He came back. He got his own series, so.
Amen, brother.
Oh, that's Destroyer. He's my roommate.
Destroyer, I'm not familiar with a Destroyer.
No, you wouldn't be. I was supposed to be in the first Thor, but they replaced me with like a CGI version of myself. Said I didn't look on camera, that I dangerously drunk, and pissed myself once.
It's almost like you're not the only one Marvel's done this. There's other villains that they've forgotten.
Yeah, they chew us up and they spit us out, you know? Like half of the dogs from Eternals, they're already in kennels. Whiplash from Iron Man 2 had to move to Ohio.
That's really hard to hear.
I don't know how I'm gonna make ends meet. I even tried OnlyFans. I was on there showing everything. But you know, the one problem is Dark Elves, we don't have genitals like humans. Like we just have swirling pools of cosmic energy where our genitals like would be. The market for that is, it's there, but it's limited. Whew. All right, you ready?
Yeah. All right, so we are on our way to what Malekith is calling an early screening of Thor, Love and Thunder.
And I'll just send you a Venmo for the gas.
That's totally fine.
Gas is crazy right now.
Well, we're gonna go check the movie out, so we'll see you in a couple, 3 hours. It's a long one.
The villain is a boring white guy. It's just me. It's just me with black lipstick. Why wouldn't they just use me?
No, man, it's okay.
It's just me with tentacles and black lipstick.
No, I know.
And he's bald. He doesn't even have hair.
Right, you could have did a way better job.
He's just a pissed off albino guy.
Totally. I totally understand why you'd be upset.
I'm done. I can't do
fine.
this anymore. You've been great. I can't do this anymore.
Are you?
I'm done.
Okay. Jesus.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, he also does, like, really bad magic. How would you respond to the people that say Christopher Eccleston played Malekith in the movies and you're just some insane guy and nothing we talked about today makes any sense or is real?
Good question. I guess I'd say, for the purpose of this bit, I am a real guy, and don't think about it.
As always.
I feel bad.
I know. Maybe they can get him in a movie soon.
I hope so.
You know, Cass, some great work, though. Give it up for Cass.
Yeah, Cassie.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, after the break, Fiona Nova feeds you the week's top stories, and later we electrify the G4 dating scene. Yeah, a little bit of with Attack, Love, and Lightning. We'll see you in a minute.
Hey y'all, Scott here. Online personality test. I have no idea who I am. Just think about how different my life would be if I had this as a kid.
Well, I'm done. I'm not going to game stores anymore.
I'm gonna stick to doing what I do best.
No manners, no subtlety.
Hey, Gina, you know how we always show a P.O. box address and ask people to mail stuff to it?
Yeah, the one that I never get good things in, even though it's my birthday coming up, and you know, I wish that. Yeah, this one right here, the one that right there. Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. That's the one. We actually got something cool.
Oh.
We recently received this invitation to the wedding of Elizabeth and Alan, two Attack fans who are getting married in Mason City, Iowa next month. Give it up.
Great, they're so happy and in love, and
Yeah, you love love, right?
yeah, I love love. I look at them being all happy and getting married.
But unfortunately, due to travel restrictions on pregnant spider twins, obviously, we're not going to be able to make it.
Yeah, but don't worry, Elizabeth and Alan, we found your online target for your super happy wedding registry and bought you a rooster teapot that you requested. Cool. Look at that beauty. That's nice.
Yeah. Congratulations, you crazy kids. Make sure you have fun next month and enjoy that teacock that we got you. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly.
It is. That's exactly what it's called.
Scientific vernacular. And make sure you send us a picture from your big day so we can Photoshop ourselves into the wedding party.
Yeah. I always Photoshop myself into the wedding altar.
It's like, oh, hey, it's gonna be okay.
I'm so lonely.
I know, it'll be all right.
Fine, I'm fine.
But honestly, I think somebody already used that rooster because I smell. What is that? It's giving me a steaming pot of news vibes. Oh, that's because it's time to let Fiona pour the news tea into your hot brain cup.
Teacock? Teacock. Yeah.
Teacock.
I like it. I like it, Picasso. Anyways, yeah, it's Teacock. I get it. Yeah, thanks, Green. I'm Fiona Nova, and it's time to start the feud.
All the ladies you need to know.
Woo! It's Wednesday, July 13th, and here are your top stories of the week. Guys, it's official. What? In a move that absolutely no one could have seen coming, Elon Musk has pulled out of his deal to buy Twitter. Yeah, but Twitter isn't going to let Elon just say he's going to go to the store and get cigarettes and never come back. They still believe in this merger. Okay. They have full faith in what is expected to be one of the most annoying and watched business cases ever. Twitter is suing Musketeer to force the $44 billion purchase that he offered in April. Yeah, because a healthy relationship is a court-ordered relationship. Yeah. While there is a chance elongated Musk could sneak out of the full $44 billion in Twitter support, legal experts believe his chances of coming out of this without dropping at least a couple billion are somewhere between not happening and Half-Life 3. You got that? Half-Life 3 is not coming. Yeah. Look, we're not as smart as the world's richest man, but here's some basic advice. Never agree to merge with anyone you've only met on Twitter. It makes sense, yeah? Okay, yeah. The global supply shortage has apparently extended to TV show ideas, as the Pokemon company announced a reality show based on the trading card game. What? And they want you! They want you, yeah. Details are limited, but casting is currently underway around Los Angeles, and if you want to get on, I'm assuming crouch in some tall grass and pop out at anyone holding a clipboard. That's Pokemon, guys. Yeah, I know, it's lost, yeah. I'm Fiona Nova, and you've just been fed. Over the break, Kasim checked out the Anime Expo in downtown Los Angeles. He wouldn't shut up about it, by the way. Gosh. And now he claims to be the anime king. Right. Fortunately, we sent a camera crew with him to determine if he's really earned the crown. Let's check it out.
Avali's calling.
Hello?
Hi, what's going on? Yeah, we're just at Anime Expo, and we're could be.
Anime Expo right now?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm at Anime
There's
Expo.
4 major things if you're going to Anime Expo, okay? So there's the exhibitor hall, and that's where all of the big major booths are, okay? So that's where like
Right.
Naruto, tons.
We're live here at Anime Expo in Los Angeles, California. Anime. What is it about this genre that attracts thousands and thousands of people over the course of a weekend here in Los Angeles? It's a worldwide phenomenon. Let's find out. Okay, so I'm gonna try and go undercover as somebody who likes anime. You guys may know this character is Ash Ketchum. I see, it's funny because I hear you laughing, John, but if you've learned anything, I also brought something for you, buddy. And where would Ash Ketchum be without his Little Pikachu. We are behind enemy lines. Right, Johnny?
Pika Pika.
Anime, which is of course short for Japanese animation. I had no idea it was this popular. I gotta be honest. I knew a kid that liked anime growing up. No one talked to that kid. He barely left his house. Now I feel like he's won in some sort of way, you know? What are you just as?
My name is Baki Hanma.
Hawks.
Jess.
From?
Like, where do I live?
No, way.
Sexy version of Aaron and Dan.
Love Life.
Love Life.
Yes.
Lauren Kitagawa from My Dressed Up Darling. Yeah.
This is Yue from Cardcaptor Sakura.
Echo from Arcane. Vi from Arcane.
Does that count as anime?
I don't know.
Okay, you need to get the out.
I'm Bulma Bunny.
Okay, what is that?
She's a character
From
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball
The original.
Z. Dude, come on, man. It's always one of these guys. Somebody walked by me and I smelled soap, which is like a big change.
It's Ask Chasm as Ash Ketchum.
Did you hear that, John?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, I got you. Get in my ball. Whoa. Would you mind if we got you on camera?
Oh.
You know, what you guys don't see a lot of times is the amount of people that pass on being on camera. Like there we had a furry with an anime body pillow. Like that's something that I'll probably lay awake in bed at night wondering what could have happened with that interview, you know? And John, do you see what I see there? We must go there. Excuse me, official business, 18 and over, and I am definitely over. The real expo, inside Anime Expo. This is the 18 and over area. This is where we're gonna find hentai, that spicy manga. I like this part. I like this part. We're probably gonna have to do a lot of blurring in this section. They're so shy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Dude, you can't. Are these shower curtains or just like just for the wall?
You cuddle them. They're your wives.
Oh, these are for pillows.
Yes.
Well, you know. Equality. Everyone gets theirs, you know? You don't want to be too like on the nose with this stuff when someone walks in your room. You want to be able to like, you see it.
My room's a little bit different than most.
Is it a lot of like this?
More nude, more
nude.
More everything across all the pictures.
Did you say more?
Yes.
Tell me about that. Do you guys sell the pillow parts too? Okay. Okay, good. Look, sounds good, Ovally. Would you mind showing me kind of what's in your bags here? Because I am kind of doing a piece on sexuality. Oh, okay, this is just straight. This is porn.
Yep.
Your room is filled with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made the top.
And you live alone, or? Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for the call. Can I get the company card?
Yeah. All right, all clear.
Cool.
Do you want an email receipt?
No evidence, please. You want to see what I bought, John? Whoa. Look what I got. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's amazing.
What do you think of that?
That's amazing.
Go ahead, squeeze it.
They kind of feel real, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, look at those. Dang. All right, those are hefty.
Who's got a girlfriend? Raise your hand. None of us? Is anime too hypersexual?
I don't think so.
Figures. It figures you would say that.
Not anymore.
Hell no.
Everything is hypersexualized, so I don't get like why it matters.
Now, you know what fan service is?
I am it, so I think I would know.
Well, please explain to somebody who may not know. What is
fan
it?
service is something where you like something, so they exploit that something.
Yeah.
Are you a Christian man?
No.
Okay, then you're good. We're all degenerates, so you're feeling just fine.
It's kind of like a perspective. Would be viewed as hypersexual in one culture might be viewed as a normal in another.
I like big boobies.
Oh, yeah.
The over-sexualization of women and men. Where does that come from? Are we okay with that? Do we want that?
We want that.
We want it. A lot of titties.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ass.
Yeah.
And we like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
What's 18 and over about these things? Oh, yeah, they all have Why is it so sexual?
I think like in Japanese porn, they censor it.
They put they tile it.
This here isn't exactly anime.
Oh, what is this?
This is
It's a mouse pad.
This is a hentai.
It's hentai.
They don't tile the cartoons, right? So
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's how hentai like really popped off because if you can't watch this real stuff,
Yeah.
then you're gonna want to watch the cartoon stuff.
I was checking it for the video, see if they wanted an interview.
I think it's because of the suppression of sexuality. It's more conservative and modest, so like people gonna have somewhere to put all
Yeah, I think that's a great explanation. Finally get to enjoy the things I bought. John, I hired somebody to do a commission of us, an actual anime artist. This is Jade. I hired her to do this. You ready to see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I gotta say, I didn't understand anime when I came in this morning. Realize it's a pretty wide, nuanced, complicated, something for everyone genre. It's me and you. That's you. I made you busty. Does that look nice? And I gave you a little video camera too. And then I'm obviously very, very big, tall, square jawed. Do you like it? I think you look great. And I found what I'm into, and I'm sorry to the editor that you have to do a lot of blurring and tiling out, but look, that's the breaks, baby. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you at Comic-Con. All right.
There we go. And now coming up next, fans may not have loved Thor, but I'm sure we'll nail the delicate balance of comedy and action in our new dating show, Attack, Love, and Lightning. We'll be back in a minute.
I love Thor.
It's great, right?
I really like Thor.
Incredible. I don't understand the problem.
I don't understand.
No.
It's getting really weird out there.
How weird? Oh my God, you killed Kirby!
We give Next Blake a 5 out of 5. I hope you'll do better next time.
We've been talking it up all show, so now it's time for the only surefire, can't miss, sure to be glowingly reviewed MCU dating show, Attack, Love, and Lightning!
Welcome to Love and Lightning, the only dating show designed to determine who is worthy to become the next God of Lightning. My name is Vincent Van Goat, your host and shoehorned comedy device, here to make silly goat sounds in case the rest of the show underdelivers on fans' very high expectations. It is time to meet our contestant for today, hailing all the way from Mount Olympus. He is the Greek God of Lightning.
God of Thunder.
Nope. thunder is the sound. It's the Greek god of lightning himself. Let's give it up for Zeus.
Thank you, thank you. It's electrifying to be here.
There it is. That was a fake one. Anyway, let's meet our contestants. First up, we have Gina, the goddess of abstinence, huh? Yeah. Sure. She loves her favorite worshiper, Kasim, and dislikes any kind of lewd jokes or innuendos.
Hate them. Don't ever make dirty jokes around me.
Distracted. Now, moving on, we have the god of cryptocurrency, Kasim G. He is a huge fan of the blockchain and pyramid-shaped businesses. He also dislikes bear markets.
Hate them. Thanks, Vincent. And if you would just allow me a few minutes to explain what the blockchain is, I think you'd be interested. You see, there's a kid in Malaysia.
No, sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. We do not have the time. And finally, we have Fiona, the goddess of reading all of our YouTube comments. Yep. She loves validation, and she hates that she is not married to Liv Morgan. It's time to get our show on the road, and here's how it works. Zeus here, he is gonna ask you some fun, casual, get-to-know-you questions to see if you are worthy. Now, you should know that my crackerjack team of researchers has done some digging, and they have unearthed all of your deepest, darkest secrets that we have put here on these cards. Now, our contestants have no idea what dirt we have dug up on them, but they better have some good answers. Now, Zeus, if you don't like their answers, you don't think their answer's worthy, why, you can give them a little zap with your amazing electric powered remote control right there. Why not give it a little test?
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Hey!
Chill.
You okay?
Not chill.
Those of you that are following along at home, you are going to get a chance to vote at the very end of the show, and you will see who determine who becomes the next God of Lightning. Zeus, take it away.
Fine. Okay. All right, first question for Gina. Gods are there to serve the needs of mankind. What selfless things do you do to help people? And what's up with you greeting people by sniffing their butts?
Oh, thank you for the question. It's a pleasure to meet me. I know. Yes, I serve mankind very well. And, you know, getting close to butts is how I serve them.
Oh.
I mean, you know, not in a weird way or anything, or not in a sexual way.
Now, Kasim, what selfless things do you do to help people? And it says you regularly host tea parties for dolls?
Oh.
Okay. Of course, I do host tea parties for dolls, because if you know anything about dolls, you've watched Toy Story, these sons of bitches come to life at night. And the first thing they do is they need to hydrate, okay? If not, they will kill your children in bed. And what I just said was they will kill your children in bed.
Oh, I was a little confused. I couldn't.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm giving them their, I'm quenching their thirst so they don't kill your children by hosting tea parties for the dolls in which they come to life at the strike of midnight.
Wow, so selfless.
In turn, being selfless.
Look, give it up for that.
Yeah, what a great answer.
Now, Fiona.
Easy question, by the way.
Same question for you. What selfless things do you do to help people? And why do you open mouth kiss your siblings? Who I believe one is in attendance here today.
You know what's so sick is that your brother is here.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just thinking the same thing. Isn't that so sick?
What's so sick about this question is that her brother's in the audience. Right?
Yeah, that's so sick that you guys would do that. But here's the thing. It's a selfless act, really, because what I like to do is put my spit, which is godly, as a god. I put my spit, it transfers. They become a god. I'm basically a vampire. Once the spit connects, they're God. So I like to make other people experience the God lifestyle
Oh, okay.
Why the hell did you give me that one?
That all tracks.
What was up with that?
Well, be honest, didn't know your brother was in attendance.
That's crazy.
Fiona, sorry, but not sorry at all. 3, 2, and 1.
Ah! Ah! Woo!
We're about to have chat vote. Anything? Any favorites out there?
You know what? Honestly, I'm loving Crypto Cass right now.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody's done very well.
He is a dynamite, dynamic individual. So it's finally time for those of you at home to cast your vote. The god you think should be the next god of lightning, just spam that in chat right now. Either Gina, Cassim, or Fiona. We're going to look down, give you a chance to spam.
Remember, guys, practice abstinence. It's good for ya.
All right, it's Gina, darling, is the winner. She loves that lightning, so that makes sense why she would be worthy.
Well, of course.
Okay, so Zeus, please reward our champion and cast your punishment to pound the unworthy, although I think you'd want to electrocute our champion because she seems to like it.
Do I get to...
First, we shall give the punishments to the 2 who are now unworthy. In 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, all right, okay.
That was hell. Stop! I'll take it.
It's off.
And now the prize goes to the victor. I'll just... If you could...
You got two
I get 2 hands. I'm doing this twist too, but it's not... It came a little bit.
Do you want me to...
You do it.
Yeah, okay.
You...
Gentle.
Both hands?
Oh.
Whoa! All right!
I'm worthy.
Gina!
God of lightning.
Gina!
Now stick around because after the break, we're gonna play some Fall Guys with the members of the U.S. Army's esports team on our very, very important couch. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for smarter conversation?
If I looked like you, if I was you, I'd be constantly porking.
Elevate your media intake with Vibe Check.
I dare you to cut to commercial. I dare you.
Vibe Check. It's deep.
Welcome back. So we wanted to apologize. We want to say sorry. We've been gone for 2 weeks, but I did feel like we said we're not going to do epic fails anymore. Is that right?
Thank God.
You put that in the Slack or?
Yeah.
Okay. Work. work.
This is gonna be fine.
Someone's falling down. That's that stage moving?
That stage is moving.
Oh no. Oh, don't jump on it again. Don't jump again.
I'm sure everything.
Don't jump again.
That's fine.
No, dip it. Oh no. The last survival. Oh, we got 3 left. It's like Fall Guys.
It's Fall Guys.
We're about to play it.
Yes, that's a great way to lead it in. Now, we've been wanting to play Fall Guys since it was free to play. Fall Gals. That's the new season.
It's a new stage.
Straight out of Moscow.
But then we went on break, so we weren't able to play. But now we're here to play it, and we're bringing real gaming talent to back us up on this very important couch. Look at how important this couch is.
It's also
VIP.
stained.
It is. Is it still stained?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Don't make me pull up.
No, but it's stained right there with your coffee from last time. Don't you remember?
No, they cleaned up my stain.
Sure, I don't
Still
think
is.
so.
But-
right there.
It's still.
Oh.
It's a smiley face, though.
That's from one of the first shows.
Yeah.
Yes,
Memories. We'll
slime.
sell it on eBay in a few years and see how much we can make.
Yeah.
But joining us from the U.S. Army's eSport team are Sergeant Hugo Flores and Private First Class Lauren Gate.
Here, come here.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello. Yeah. How's it going?
Welcome.
How's it going? Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. Of course. Now, this is going to be a team attack. We're going to have, this is Team Attack and then Team Army eSports, trying to be the last Fall Guy standing. And so let's go ahead and dig in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which one of you wants to represent your team?
I think we got you got it, Juice.
All right, I'll go first.
I did want to ask, so we were talking off camera, and so you guys both are essentially professional Rocket League players.
Essentially, yeah.
Yes. How long have you been playing?
Oof, too many years.
Yeah.
So I started playing 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And I just haven't put it down. It's
Really?
so much fun.
We have someone on our show who loves Rocket League as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time. Look, I'm not going to say I've been playing Rocket League longer than you, but I have been playing since day one, and that was like 7 years ago, so whatever.
Wow.
No, I love Rocket League. I don't know if you liked... do you like ping pong and like games that require a hand-eye? Because I noticed I love those games, and people that I know that love ping pong and racket sports love Rocket League because there's like ball physics in it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I never really get tired of playing. You know, if I'm playing like a shooter, like a Call of Duty.
That's me.
I get those games like after 30 minutes, I go, I can't do this anymore. But Rocket League, I can always play.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I play tennis and I love ping pong.
Yes.
Or table tennis. I throw down.
Ping pong too.
I knew it. I know that question sounded weird, but there's
it's
something
making sense.
to it. It's a connection to the ball, the hit, and the angles and all that. Okay, what ranks are you guys?
I sit around like GC2 for now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, last season I was GC1.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Do you just jump through the rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, or just kind of hope for the best. That's kind of how I play the game.
Did you guys spend so much time in Rocket League? Do you get a chance to play anything else, or is it just hyper-focused on Rocket League?
No, so it's really important to play other games too, right? Because if you play just Rocket League only, you're gonna get like burnt out.
Yeah.
So what we do is we'll play Apex, Warzone.
Oh, we do.
We've done
Apex
Fall Guys, yeah. So we play Apex together, and it's funny because we're not, amazing at Apex. We're just yelling at each other like, what are you doing?
It's fine. Me too.
Yeah.
What do you guys made in Apex?
I started maining Ash lately, and it's so much fun. Especially when I bail.
Ooh, I started off as a Bloodhound main season 1, and now I'm a Gibraltar main because I like my thick boys and I like to protect. That's what I do.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So you guys spend a good amount of time playing games.
No.
What's your career role in the Army?
Yeah, so I'm a fire support specialist with 13 Fox. Basically, I call for fire, direct artillery, use a radio, lasers, all that cool stuff.
Gotcha.
So it's a lot of fun. But right now, I'm the National Guard Bureau's stream media manager. So I do marketing and esports, which is cool because I always call it like a skill tree. So you join for one job, but you can do so many others outside of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know until I started meeting a lot more people that there were so many people who were just legitimate esports athletes that were military.
Yeah, we have some amazing players full time. I know one of our guys used to play Fortnite. Now he's like a Radiant in Valorant.
Yeah.
He's a machine. I love seeing him, and when he shoutcasts, it's hilarious. He's like a
Nice.
just let's go.
Qualified.
Guys, I don't want to. That was good.
Okay, how about you? Like outside of gaming, what other hobbies do you have? And do any of you guys' hobbies like
tie back into the Army career that you guys have?
Or do you also cry like
I game. Yeah, so I play a lot of games. I love running events and producing tournaments because they're fun, getting people together. But that's kind of mostly what I do. I do like going to, different breweries, checking that scene out. It's a lot of fun. Because there's good vibes. People bring their pets, and it's always good people, so it's fun.
If you crown while talking like this, I'm going to be very impressed.
Oh no, this is.
This is not finale.
We're about to be there.
No, that was a win. I thought that was a win.
Get to it. We want to say thank you one more time to Sergeant Flores and Private First Class Gaten from the U.S. Army Esports team for joining us on our very photo couch. And thank you for watching, everybody. And next week begins our descent into San Diego Comic-Con. So check our socials for all the sweet panel info. Plus, I'm hearing Kevin's gonna be back next week too. What's happening? Yes. Decant your sins at shop.g4tv.com for all our merch. Follow us on all the socials. Send us mail and dream about us at night. Yeah. Love you. Bye.
Attack the Show is back. We've got the big surface and we're back. I'm so excited to do this.
There might be nudity. Who knows? Come watch. It might
There
be
probably
Cassim.
is. There probably is. Thank you guys so much. No. Cassim, no. Thank you for watching Vibe Check. Stop. Oh, Cassim, no. Oh, hello there. Hi. You're watching Vibe Check. I'm Fiona Nova. I'm your host for today. And join with me is the amazing, beautiful Gina Darling.
Hi.
And we've got Cassim.
And the adjectives that you were going to use for me before the Cassim part, like you gave her. Beautiful.
And we got, on the ones and twos, the beautiful, the talented, the producer extraordinaire, Vanessa.
Thank you for all the adjectives. And an air horn.
Wow. We got the air horn in here. Cassim, you are wonderful. You're charming. You're funny. You're so funny.
I've got enough
You're
self-confidence that I don't need to hear that.
Yeah, that's great. I love that for you. And I'm a little jealous. Guys, we have been not here for 2 weeks. At least the circus show hasn't been here for 2 weeks. But this week we're back. Tomorrow we're back. And we did have an explainer video, which we thought it would be funny that it was a bit confusing, but it seemed like it actually did confuse everyone. So it really wasn't the best thing for us to have
But if you watch it a couple times,
I guess you'll understand that the show is, you can watch the circus show on the YouTube, the G4 TV YouTube. You can watch that live.
You're doing
So you can
even
watch.
more of a
You can watch Vibe Check. Put the camera on me. You can watch Vibe Check and Attack of the Show, the big show, on the YouTube channel, on G4 TV's YouTube channel.
Let's toss the video. That'll help.
Are we gonna just show the video?
Yeah. Let's do that.
But the confusing video, we're gonna show them again?
Yes.
What?
I mean,
Well, why not? Let's get an
Fine, let's
extra
put it
view.
up there. Let's
Throw
do
it
it.
up.
Hey, Cass, what's the deal with our shows changing days again?
Attack of the Show is now live on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, okay, thanks. I guess.
That's right. All the AOTS you love, one day earlier. Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, I got it. Relax.
The Wednesday show and Vibe Check will now be streaming live on the G4 TV YouTube channel and with a VOD uploading to the Attack of the Show YouTube channel live after the show.
That's a little confusing.
It's not confusing. Attack of the Show and Vibe Check live on the G4 TV YouTube, VODs on the Attack of the Show YouTube, and also live on twitch.tv/G4TV.
Okay, fine. Just stop talking like this.
All your favorite characters will be there. Lucia, Drunk Girl, Splunther, Gina Aerobics, this chair with a face on it, any object with a voice.
Cassim, what's going on with you?
Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Live on the
G4 TV YouTube channel. And then VODs on the Attack of the Show YouTube channel. Your favorite characters. Oh, your favorite player. Mr. Turner. Mick Gorsler.
Who are you even talking to?
Him. They call him Banana Planner. I'm a German banana and I love to schedule.
That's a bad character. That's not a good. Are you okay?
My knees are weak.
Oh no.
Carry me.
Okay.
Kiss
Well,
me.
I
Carry me.
can't.
Kiss me.
I can't. I will not kiss you. And I can't carry you. Stop.
Goodbye, friends. I hope that was clear for you all. Enjoy watching the show very much, which I will see you then. Attack of the Show. Goodbye forever. I'll see you soon.
Bye forever. I'll see you soon. Okay.
I thought that was very clear. And
I thought it was clear too, and then everyone was kind of like, it's confusing. It's like, no, I think it's clear.
Doesn't even look like me in that video.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's what I've got to say. It does look like you. What are you talking about? What I've got to say is everyone complained that Vibe Check wasn't on YouTube. Well, guess what?
We're back on YouTube.
We're back on YouTube.
We're back on YouTube.
Now you've got to find the other thing to complain about, which is, why do you have a ring? What is that?
Are you a ring guy now?
Wait, hold on. It's on your left hand. It's on the marriage. Now, okay, listen. Now, I've seen some very unbelievable things in life, and this has got to be the top one.
I just wearing a ring.
Gina, so since you've said that Kasim's attractive, he's changed.
I didn't say that. That was a deep fake.
Okay, sure. Well, what's going on here? Can you explain, please?
The dynamic is ruined.
What is going? Yeah.
First of all, I want to say, like, what's up to Gina? She's the one that outed me as a hot guy. So, what up?
So you got a gold ring.
I wear jewelry now.
Sure.
As a hot guy.
Yeah.
That's just what we do. Normally on regular guys, it's like, ooh, why is that guy wearing jewelry? Hot guys can wear jewelry. Chains, bracelets, rings. And I sit here and I don't need to contribute to the conversation. I just play with my ring like this. And then people go like, oh man, that guy's so introspective.
Okay.
Look at that guy thinking.
Listen, all right, I was drunk on street. I swear to God, I was.
You were drunk? You swear to God?
I have found even worse attractive while drunk. Okay, I've made out with a speaker in a nightclub thinking.
So you're saying that he shouldn't be or shouldn't feel
at all
special.
Drunk Gina finding you attractive is getting into community college.
Right. It's like the bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Like getting into DeVry.
Right. And that's anyone can get into. Yeah. Okay. So how does that make you feel knowing that side, her side of the story?
Almost like none of this is real.
Yeah. Right. That you're like, yeah, you
that I'm actually
validation.
like just not a hot guy.
Right. Yeah. So you don't feel too good about that.
I feel a little embarrassed. Exploited.
Right. And so the ring is going to come off, or
I've kind of gotten used to the ring.
Yeah, so it's going to stay on.
We're still a ring
okay,
guy.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your pinky?
Guys, we were gone for 2 weeks. Gina, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Oh, I got my eyebrows tattooed and they're peeling right now. So that's why I was gone last week.
What do you mean they're peeling?
Because it's like a tattoo. It'll just
it's
peel.
scabbing right
it's
now?
Scabbing over and it's peeling off.
What does it? So it just darkens?
For now, it's darkened now, and then once it peels, it'll go back to like a normal, like a nicer color.
Why? So why would you do that?
Because I'm too lazy to do my eyebrows every day.
So it's like it's permanent makeup.
It's like Steve Jobs had the same wardrobe every day. It's one less decision you got to do, one less activity you got to figure out.
Like if I could get a catheter put in to save time, I would do it.
I 1,000% would as well.
You know what? That does make sense. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel when like I go out, because I'm like, oh, I could just take a couple shots and then I don't need to pee for the rest of the night, or I can just slowly, like in a more healthier fashion, just slowly drink, and so I'm not blacking out.
Yeah,
but then I need
to drink if you go out.
Yeah, but then I need to pee really badly, like a lot of times. So the catheter is valid. How long does it take to get your eyebrows tattooed?
It took like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay. And who's the artist? So they're wonderfully done. Was that Kat Von D?
No. Well, you know. What? Anti-Semitic.
No, she's a famous tattooer.
Yeah,
Tattoos.
Tattoos.
Oh, she's the best tattoos.
I think she's kind of, isn't she problematic? Didn't she do something?
She's married to a problematic dude.
Oh, right.
Big time.
Jesse James?
Yeah.
She married him?
I think he's like a Nazi.
Who's Jesse
He's Nazi adjacent. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He did date a porn star who had sort of like Nazi tattoos on her.
And
When he
that-
was married to Sandra Bullock.
What? What? Sandra Bullock
Didn't
has
he
Nazi.
cheat on her? Is that what happened?
Are you telling me right now?
He did cheat on
live
Sandra Bullock.
that
I think
Sandra Bullock has Nazi tattoos.
No.
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 You're talking about the porn star.
Sandra Bullock is the woman.
Yeah,
scorned.
sorry. He went on. He just confused the shit out of me.
Well, listen. Sandra Bullock was married to Jesse James.
Right. And Jesse
James messed
cheated.
around with a
porn star.
She was from the adult industry, and she had some very what would we classify her tattoos as, Vanessa? Were they
Where there's not.
Yeah, basically, tattoos that you see at a bar, and you're just like, yikes.
I don't want to be in that bar, you know?
Yeah,
okay.
just tip of the yikesberg.
Okay. Gina, do you want to explain what you're doing?
Well, since my eyebrows are so dark, I'm a little bit like insecure about them right now, so I wanted to bring Cassim as
Give him
the
the old
solidarity.
KK Slider.
You guys know me from Schitt's Creek. And
yeah, you do. That show's great. I love Schitt's Creek. I watched a couple.
Eugene Levy's
Yeah,
my name.
Eugene Levy. But isn't that whole family in that show?
The son is.
The son is, and
the
then
daughter.
the daughter too.
She
is
plays
like
the waitress.
Is the waitress, right?
Oh, that's Eugene Levy's daughter as
Yes,
well?
Twyla. That's the.
But she's not the actual daughter in the show.
No, that's a different lady.
Yeah. It's just like the whole family, whole talented, big eyebrowed family.
I missed you guys, man.
Where were you?
Oh, actually, you know what? Let me talk about something real quick that I was very upset about.
Where
earlier.
were you? We were here.
Nope. You guys know where you guys were that I wasn't at for some strange reason. You guys were at the 626 night market in my neighborhood, filled with Asian foods, and my friend runs that market.
That is very accurate, by the way.
accurate.
Yeah. Yes, 626. Were you there?
My friend owns it, and
your friend owns it?
Yeah.
I feel like you're friends with everyone who owns something.
But clearly not you two and Kevin, because you guys went to the market without me in the land of my people. So I'm just saying,
Gina, I didn't even know. I didn't know any of this.
By you people.
To be fair, I also went without you.
Okay.
Vanessa also came. We
but I
did
like
go
you significantly more.
That's fair.
Okay, so here's the thing. We did go to the 626 night market, which I did not know about.
I did
You're the
think
one that.
while we were there at some point, we're like, I wonder if Gina's here.
Well, but
then I was
that
like,
came
is
out
that-
like, is that racist?
Is that racist to think that?
Because then I also thought, oh, Ovely would have liked this because of the anime
And
stuff.
is that
and that's like,
racist
that's a
to
little
think?
problematic.
And so we didn't want to say your name out loud for fear of being problematic.
And also, me and Kevin and I were 3 Mai Tais in.
Yeah.
And Kevin was not walking straight.
It was essentially us trying to get Kevin to eat.
So you guys got drunk Kevin also?
Drunk Kevin was a
Flip-flop
blast.
drunk Kevin.
Flip-flop,
And
yeah,
his feet?
Gray.
They were gray.
They were gray
I
because
regret
of
that we didn't get him in the claw machine.
There was okay. Please. Should I explain or
You're
you
the
want to
host.
explain?
I would
I'm
like
gonna
for you to
explain.
do
There
it.
is a crane
All
machine.
I got to do is look good.
Right. Cool. There's a crane machine where they can put real people in like in a harness or something, and they control it, and you're just grabbing. It's like a life-size crane machine, and you can grab whatever.
What was the machine? Like, what can you grab?
Just like toy, like plushies. But you can it's technically for kids. You can kind of put a kid in there, and they can grab.
But Kevin made the size requirement.
The size requirement was 150 pounds.
150.
Which honestly, a lot of us could have gone. It's the height. I think it's the height issue.
I did see a taller human. What? What's happening now?
Okay, so maybe I'm glad that I didn't go.
I'm really confused where you got the ring.
Oh, is that a Lord of the Rings?
It's the Lord of the Rings, but where did you get that?
You don't have to say it out loud. Yes, it does have Elven written on the inside of it. It is the ring from Lord of the Rings.
Which I watched the second one for the first time this past week.
I've never watched a Lord of the. Oh no, I've read The Hobbit.
Yeah, about the same.
Or School or something.
The movies.
Yeah, I've never seen a single Lord of the Rings.
I mean, it's like aren't they like 3 to 4 hours long?
3 to 4 months long.
Yeah.
About if there's dragons and horses, I tend to tune out.
Do you? Oh, okay. Well, I guess speaking
that
of
sounds
horses,
like the creatures of
that sounds like
Asgard.
Is that Asgard?
Midgard.
Yeah. Well, all right. Okay. We've got a commercial, and please stay and watch, and we'll be right back.
The Roman Colosseum, Hell in a Cell, Mario Kart 64. These arenas have found their place in the annals of history today. We add G4 Arena to that list.